What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of GAD Talks. Today we are going to be taking a first look and a short review of two watches under $50, and they go for anywhere between $30 to $40. And we're going to take a first look at seeing which of these watches is going to be worth that money before you spend it. So, a brief introduction. We're going to have the Y10 fitness tracker smartwatch right here. The smaller one, and then we're going to have the L5 fitness tracker smartwatch right here. They're both IP67 waterproof, so that's nice. You can actually take them out for outdoors and sustain some water and not really have to worry about them being broken. So before we begin today, if you guys have not yet already, you guys can subscribe to my channel, as I will be coming out with new weekly videos on reviewing the latest gadgets, electronics, and smartwatches. And if you guys do want to purchase these watches after this video, you guys can use my affiliate link below, which would take you to eBay and trusted sellers, and I will earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Now let's begin. We're going to begin with the Y10 smartwatch right here, and seeing how accurate some of the functions that we can actually measure while I'm sitting down, and seeing how accurate they are. This watch comes with a variety of colors, and this gray-black color is one of them. And the silicone band on this watch is kind of nice. It's a little bit above standard. It's more than just a plain look. And it comes with a fitness sensor, so you know at least it's going to come with a heart rate monitor. The charger's on the 2-pin magnetic charger, so you don't have to worry about any USB connector on this watch. But you do have to connect the cable at least to a USB outlet. Now let's try to put this watch on and see how it looks and feels. Now this is it's a little bit smaller of a smartwatch. It's mainly going to be a unisex smartwatch, but I would recommend this for mainly girls just because of the size. You can feel free about wearing this watch, just in your workout clothes, but I would definitely not take this watch going out. It just is way too small and does not look like a watch to me. Now let's see some of the basic functions of this watch. The first thing I noticed already is that the idle screen just comes out, just goes off very quickly. It's like a 3-second, and if you don't do anything, it just goes off, which could be kind of annoying to me. I would rather have it stay on a little longer. Now, some of the basic functions on this watch is it's going to count your steps. It's not going to come with another watch face, that is. So that sucks. So you're going to be stuck with just this watch face right here. You're going to have your distance traveled in kilometers, your calories burnt, your blood pressure monitor, heart rate monitor, which is the most two important functions to me. You're going to have your sleep monitor. Now let's go through the heart rate monitor and see how accurate this is, or the blood pressure monitor first. This is right here. Now it's going to take a couple of seconds. That is pretty high for what I expected. I expected myself to be the low hundreds for the top number and about 70 for the low number, from what I remember of the blood pressure chart for someone my age. So this is something higher than what I expected. I'm not sure if I should trust this, but we're going to give it another look on the L5 smartwatch. Actually, no, we can't, because that doesn't have a blood pressure monitor. But let's check the blood pressure, the beats per minute, your heart rate monitor. Like I said, the blood pressure monitor reading was a little high for me, so I am not going to trust that reading. At least not without comparing it to another device that I have confirmed to be able to trust. 76 seems like it's a little bit more normal. I expected myself to be in the mid 60s, high 50s. but high 70s, that's definitely a little higher. Maybe maybe I'm a little nervous right now or just talking quite a bit, but I don't expect myself to be that high in my heart rate. Now that basically goes for the basic functions of this watch. It's not too impressive. So let's go through the L5 smartwatch and see what can we get for about the same price range. Now this watch it's got your standard silicone band, fitness sensor. I do like the details on this watch, which looks like carbon fiber. And the watch face itself, it's got a pretty big watch case. I love the watch face, especially for something that, for its price range, it looks quite quality. Just because, it's a very clear screen, so I do like that. That's already a big plus for me. This watch I have actually been wearing for the past 2 weeks, and I really love this watch for the price. Even comparing to some of the more expensive watches I've had. Just cause, I don't know, it's waterproof, so that's one big plus. I don't really need, like, the crazy features on the watch, because I always have my phone with me, and I'm not gonna do all this stuff on the watch. I really just want it for the looks, and how well the interface reacts. And first impression is, the screen stays on for a little longer than the Y10 when it's idle, so that's a big plus. I don't have to, try to chase after every function because I think the screen is going to go off or something. Now right off the bat, this is your home watch face. There's quite a few watch faces that this watch comes with. You can explore that by long pressing the home screen and then browsing through some of the watch faces. It's not going to come with a lot of watch faces like one of your Android OS watches. But, for something in its price range, it's not bad. And like I said, the watch is very clear. I'm not sure if it's an HD watch screen, but, this is nice. Now, this is actually a touchscreen. Unlike the Y10 smartwatch, you can actually browse through the screen. This watch also comes in multi-languages, so make sure that you guys switch your language on the watch to your primary language. Now this is on Chinese right now, so luckily I know some Chinese, so we can actually get through this video. You're gonna be able to track your kilometers and your calories burnt. There's a multi-sport mode, so if you're just going through different sports and you want to track your basic fitness functions, you can go ahead and do that according to the sport that you're doing. You're going to have your heart rate monitor, which we're going to get to in a minute. Sleep monitor. This is your stopwatch. Your music control. And you have more stuff like anti-lost over here. But really, we're going to just test the accuracy of the blood pressure monitor and see how accurate this thing is compared to the Y10 earlier. Okay, let's give it a couple seconds. I expect myself to be in the high 50s, mid 60s. Anything above that, gonna have to question it. So kind of mid 60s, which seems normal from what I remember of the heart rate chart for someone sitting down. It is fluctuating quite a little though, so I think it's actually just trying to give me my final reading. So that seems, nope, has not stopped yet. Okay, so something in the high 50s, mid 60s range. So this I would actually take over the reading that we've had on the Y10. So, just with that said, looking at both watches and seeing how much I have to pay for each of these, somewhere in the $30 to $40 range, I would definitely choose this watch over the Y10. It just seems a lot more quality. What I said is, I look for the looks, which this one has a better look. The user interface, which means, the idle screen itself, this one goes off for maybe after 5 seconds, versus 3 seconds on the Y10, which is just too quick to go off. This one has a full touchscreen versus a semi-touchscreen on the Y10, so, this is a lot easier to work with. Versus, also these has buttons as well, so, it's an additional function, option. And this one just seems to have a more accurate blood pressure heart rate monitor, even though it doesn't have a blood pressure monitor like the Y10. But I would still prefer this, just for all the things I've said. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Follow my channel so you guys don't miss out on the next weekly new videos on the gadgets, electronics, and smartwatches. And I'll see you guys next time.